Hey y'all, hope you're having a good Friday. So today is one of those sitting on the back porch having a cigar tasting pipe with some Savinelli antique burley. I think that's what it's called, antique burley if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty good stuff my wife bought me like back in December. It's the first pipe tobacco I ever tried, and it's something she bought me. I guess it was around Thanksgiving or Christmas time when I first got into pipes, and she kind of pushed me into it after some hinting. All right, so here's where I found myself lately. Sometimes I still revert back to my cigar smoking days. I started smoking premium cigars about 5 years ago, and man, like some days I just find I'm in the mood for a cigar instead of a pipe. I don't know if y'all ever do that or not. Like for me, depending on the weather, like if it's windy outside, a cigar just feels better. You don't have to deal with all the temperaments of with a pipe and the wind and all that nonsense. And sometimes I just don't feel like fiddling with a pipe. It's a little bit more work, a little bit more thought with setting your tobacco out, make sure it's not too wet, the tamping and the lighting and all that. So this past weekend, I found myself busting out a couple of cigars I had in the humidor. I think one on Saturday, one on Sunday. But I tell you, it'd been a minute since I had a cigar, and I tell you, like that nicotine in those cigars, it'll knock you for a loop. I forgot about that. On one of them, I didn't have anything on my stomach, and about halfway in, that old nicotine hit, and I was like, oh my goodness, I remembered why. One of the biggest things back in when I was a frequent cigar smoker is like I always try to make sure I had something on my gut, and that was a quick reminder. But yeah, I tell you, I missed the cigars. Had a good taste, just no thought to it. I could sit on the back porch, smoke it, enjoy it, go off in deep thought without worrying about keeping it lit and all that. But today I had some more time on my hands after I got done with work and wife and kids were gone, so busted out the old Suge tasting pipe. But one thing I forgot, the bowl on this thing is so freaking huge. Like I've been out here for like an hour and a half, and I think I've got to be done. That's all I can handle. But what about y'all? If you ever smoked cigars in the past, you find yourself having a hankering for one and just want to bust one out? Where do y'all stand on that? And I know there's some of y'all that I've seen comments on, you've never really done the cigar thing, didn't care much for it. But for me, I kind of go back and forth. It just depends on my mood and depends on what I got going on for the day. Anyway, it's been a while since I posted, so I'll throw something out there. Hope you all are having a good one. Take care. Appreciate you.